Ooh, what's going on? It's your boy here, Miguel. Or your man. I shouldn't say your boy. I gotta change up. I gotta get my intro right. Because the thing is, when I say it's your boy ET, I don't want to be like, ET. I'm gonna be Miguel. I'm my own person, right? So I gotta get my cool intro. So it's your boy. Nah, it's your man Miguel. What's going on, buddies? I'm my cilantro page I had set up. It was it's your buddy here, Miguel. I don't know, buddy came. It's kind of like it kind of like goes with my market where I'm at. I don't like to go by buddy though. Buddy to me sounds like buddy to me is kind of like buddy old pal. There's like no, there's no respect there. I feel like, and trying to figure out my identity on the YouTube channel. So right now it's your buddy here, Miguel. I'm not gonna say that. I'm saying your boy here, Miguel. Whatever. I'll figure it out. But I did do a quick backdrop change. I installed some you can't really see, but let me see if I can knock it up a bunch. Pretty much all studio padding in my office. Look at that. So I'm pretty much surrounded by all the sound booth area pretty much. So I'm working on getting my area right for you guys. I want to make sure that we have good sound, good audio. It sounds great. It feels great. You guys are getting the message, and we just kind of create a vibe. But today's video, I'm gonna change it up a little bit and talk a little bit about what like my mindset and when it comes to like starting a new business and things like that. The first thing I did when I came into this place in 2020, I got the place June 1st, 2020. Literally the 31st of May, I was in there making an office. My office is probably, those are 12, those are, let me see, looking at the wall here. I should install these panels. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would say 7 foot by 7 foot, maybe 8 foot area. It's perfect. It's cozy. It's literally where I can come in, hone in, forget the noise, have some peace and serenity, and just kind of get my thoughts together. So that was the first thing I did. I've actually had an office. Honestly, probably most of my whole entire life. Now I think about it, starting off at a young age. I mean, I was always imagining myself like being the boss, being in charge, leading teams, things like that. So when I was probably 8 years old, I had this little, those little cubbies. They're literally 1 foot by maybe 3 foot, 4 foot tall. What I did was I remember this cubby my mom had that she was about to throw away. I took it into my bedroom, and I made a little desk out of it. I made a desk out of it. I had little cubby holes there, and then I got like a fake laptop and just a couple other things, and really just kind of imagine being the boss and imagine running businesses and just doing things like that. Then I went to like law enforcement probably at like 9 years old or so, just like different things. But even then, I had my own office. So we moved from that house to a bigger house. And I remember in my bigger house, I had the whole basement was empty, dude. I had the largest office you could ever imagine. I'm probably 10 years old at the time, 10 years old at the time, 9, 10 years old. I had this whole office. I went out to a resale store and I saved up some money somehow, and I bought this desk. My mom bought me this desk. I don't remember how I got the desk, but I got this desk, and it was so cool. I had cupboards in there, and it was a peace zone for me, even at that age. I remember, like, if things were too loud and hectic and stressful at school, at home, wherever I was doing, like, I would go down to my office in the basement and literally just chill there, just sit back and literally collect my thoughts. And it's crazy to think that, like, now we're talking 12. I'm 40. I just turned 40 years old. Talking back like 32 years ago, as a kid, I was still having that mindset. So yeah, I get the place here. At the time, I would have been 36 years old. I got the restaurant, keys to the restaurant. The first thing I did was put an office in. That was the first thing. Like I said, this should be like a utility closet, and it was perfect. So I came in here. Once again, if you were thinking why I keep looking up is because I have a camera system right above my desk. So I put a desk in. This desk came from one of my other businesses I had before. Actually, at the photography, when I was managing the photography stuff for my wife, I pretty much had that set up over there, and I brought that desk here. It's nice because it has different cubbies here. I mean, honestly, it is a little unorganized, but that's just because it just throw it in there, put it together. So actually, this morning I came through and kind of cleaned everything up and installed the panels. Like I said, I'm super excited about that. It looks pretty cool. This office, this door here goes right into my restaurant. So now you can see the panels almost. So um, that was my first thing I did. So we ran the business for 4 years. Anytime I had problems, anytime I had to have once again my war zone, figure out what I'm going to do, I come into this office and I sit here and I contemplate and I think and it's my home, to be honest with you. It was my home for four solid years. I felt like I'd come in here, take my shoes off, literally take my shoes off. I have a little couch in the corner. Actually, let me hit this light so I can show you a little better. I actually just discovered today. I've been here for 4 years. Like I said, I discovered today there's a light right here. So yeah, this is the office here. Once again, nothing crazy. I have a whiteboard, a vision board on that wall. Let me see if I can turn a little bit. Actually, there it is, right there. So I have a vision board right there. Pretty much all I do on that is like my execution list, what I need to get done, my goals, where I want to be in the future. I have some items, some material things that I hope to get one day. I've been following Steve Harvey, Andy Frisella. All these guys talk about vision boards and the importance of them. I highly recommend it. I can tell you right now, it works. I have manifested some things on this vision board, my numbers, things like that, my diploma, just different fun stuff I have there. And then on this wall, I actually just have a cross. Let me see if I can bring this out a little more. Sorry. Cross up there, some fuzzy dice. It's because you got to add a little swagalicious. And then I have this little candle thing that I got. And then Mexican flag that I had made from this gentleman about an hour from here. He made for me. So, but yeah, that's it. This is my peace zone, though. I call it my peace, my war zone. Here, let's light this together. You ready? First time having a candle in here. I have everything I needed here, though. Everything I need here: calculators, whiteboards, you name it. I have a little bit of everything in here. Try to keep the food out of here, things like that. But this is going to be a strong recommendation for you to find a place where you can just think, where you can shut out the world and concentrate. People know if you're in here, maybe they'll leave you alone. Hopefully, some of my employees sometimes they'll come in here, hang out. I mean, you'll see people come in here, hang out with me, things like that. And I just feel like we have a lot of thoughtful conversations here, and it's a very important place to me. Is my office. So right after Jen died, I pretty much had to spend a lot of time at home, and I left my office vacant. Pretty much, I was like, all right, I gotta get home, I gotta figure out this, and I started trying to recreate what I have here over there. And I actually have another office, a second office at my home, upstairs. Same thing. I find peace upstairs. It's a place where I can just unwind, collect my thoughts, and just create like a cool vibe for me. And for me to have a cool vibe is like I like something small and cozy. So this is my baby number one. And then I go from here over to my home, and like I said, I have a whole desk over there, whole computer set up, pretty much a carbon copy of what I can do here, what I can do. Almost like the president has like the airplane, and they can navigate on the go, and they have their office on the go. It's almost the same concept. A lot of people when I had a mobile office when I used to work for Verizon Wireless, that for me was my vehicle. I created an office almost space in my vehicle where I had everything I needed, and I would go there. I had dark tinted windows, so like no one knew I was even in the vehicle, and I can just take a minute to think about what's going on. So, if you're starting a new business, or you find yourself scatterbrained, or that you find yourself not having anywhere to have some peace, have some quietness, have some serenity, have some self reflection, a place that you can call your own. I mean, this is a cool spot that I set up for myself, and I want you guys to find something that for yourselves too, because this is important. It really is. I even have this cool Pepsi thing too. So I can turn it on. It's just a little too bright. I don't know. Anyway, I have a cool Pepsi sign up there above my desk. Just some memorabilia that keeps me motivated and brings me happiness, like my little a Statue of Liberty when I went to New York City. Just kind of reminds me of going places and traveling. So dude, I spent $25 on this thing. That's completely out of my norm for a souvenir, but I think it meant that much to me at that time where I'm like, I gotta take this. It's metal, $25. I was like, damn, I got ripped off. But anyways, it's something that means a lot to me, and I leave the price on there to remind me that like $25 was a lot for me at that time, but hopefully one day, um, when everything falls into place, $25 would be like 25 cents, hopefully to me. So yeah, I have a money counter, just that I got for Christmas one year for my mother, I think that was, and then just some other cool stuff, just some different small stuff that brings me peace. A little ornament that was given to me from Deb. Can't really see it. Let's see. There it is, right there. It's my cousin that passed away. Rest in peace. His mother just passed away this week, and his father's kind of crazy. So I have that hanging right there. Then I have some different family stuff. So it's kind of hard because it's connected. I don't want to tear it off the wall. I just turn the computer. There you go. Some family stuff there, like an army tag that someone gave me. Army tag, me, Jen, Vegas, things like that. Just different things that mean a lot to me, and that this is my own zone. This is my own zone, and I love it here. And I think I'm gonna turn it to the podcast studio. So that's where we're at now. Podcast, YouTube channel. We're gonna be doing some people in here. We'll have some interviews. So what I'm thinking is, anyways, I'm gonna get this door painted behind me so it's all blacked out, cool, and then I'll be able to kind of pivot myself. There's a little table right here, but pivot myself in this corner here, and then we'll have another guest be able to come in and kind of talk through, and have mics right here where we can kind of be able to hear better for you guys. And I want to bring some interesting people in from different worlds and different things they got going on, and how they got started and where they're at and what their goals are, and maybe how they can help you out or give you some advice or bring some light on a subject to you. I don't know where I'm at with videos right now. I have not gone live on this YouTube channel, so this is right now I'm kind of speaking to myself, and probably I think my brother might be subscribed to this boy. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to show you guys. Once again, create your own space, find that peace zone, find that war zone. When you gotta fucking solve some shit, you gotta have somewhere to go. All right, I gotta go. Shit hit the fan. I gotta get to my office. I gotta figure out what I got going on. I have a book here called The Powerless, and I definitely need to have some more discipline in my life. So this sits here on my desk to remind me that I got to have a powerless, and I have to have a plan of action, so that way we can execute hard, execute fast, and get what we need going on. So a quick update on the restaurant. We are been on the road for the last probably 2 weeks, doing a lot of trailer events. So we're going to wrap up the restaurant because right now is Lent season. So we do a lot of fish fry on Fridays. I don't really want to give up that, lose out on those sales. So I'm going to rock out one more weekend because I have an event I have an event on Saturday with the food trailer, and then I have today with the fish fry. So I'm gonna rock out the next 2 days, and then we're just gonna kind of tear all our signs down, get some hype up in the hopefully around the Dundee area, and get some people talking. Oh, cilantro closed, blah 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 blah. And then we got everything lined up to execute. So it's been a long process. A lot of like just figuring things out, figuring out menus, figuring out signage, figuring out artwork, figuring out what's going to make it me and what I want to do, and not have a label of being any type of restaurant. Oh, did you try that Italian place? You go to that authentic Mexican? No, it's just gonna be, hey, you guys got to check out Off the Rails. That's the name of the restaurant. I feel like my life's off the rails right now. Once again, I said it earlier, I'm just hit 40, so I have a slightly midlife crisis. and I feel like my life is a little off the rails, and we're trying to get back on track. But when I get back on track, I want to make it my own. I want to make it me. I want to make it Miguel. It's called the Miguelization of my business, and I want to represent things in the restaurant and just have a cool vibe, cool environment. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring your kids, bring your whoever you want to bring, man. We're gonna be a one-stop shop forever. You're gonna find something here that you're gonna enjoy, whether that be a cocktail, whether that be a sandwich, or maybe one of the cool machines we have coming in, or just the vibe in general. We have a lot of trivia night and music bingo night and just different things to add some excitement. For me, the restaurant business is dying. Personally, I think that's happening. We are all seeing on a day-to-day basis. Last week, actually this week, 3 restaurants closed within the probably 30-mile radius, which is crazy. So I don't want to be that in that statistic. I want to make it through, and I want to start capitalizing on my liquor license. And like I said, I've been doing the whole Mexican restaurant thing for the last 4 years. It's ran its course. And it is hard to swallow that pill that, like, I didn't, I mean, I guess I did fail at it, but also it wasn't who I am. I don't know. It's just time for a new day. It's time for something different. I want to be focusing more on the bar stuff, and I feel like it's the direction that I'm being pulled in. And actually, I shouldn't say pulled. I'm being pushed in that boy, getting pushed in that direction. And hey, I'm just gonna grab the rope and go. So, all right, guys, thanks for listening once again. I hope find this this video informative. But once again, get your own place, get your own office, get somewhere where you can do business. Take a breather, find some peace in your life, find some balance. If there's anything such balance, and kind of go from there. So, and then you also have kids' toys in there sometimes too. My kids playing with stuff. So, yeah. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.